All right, we're here with George from Eurosport, and Nick is behind the wheel of this beautiful car. Why don't you tell us real quick a little bit about the car before we get underway?
Well, this is Bob Klaskin's Cup car. We had just sent the engine out to Porsche Motorsport, have it rebuilt, freshened up. Just got the engine back, put it in the car, and what we're doing today is to dyno test the engine, make sure that everything is good before we head down to Sebring, Florida for a PCA race.
Okay. So tell me a little bit about the dyno itself. How does this work?
This is called a Dyno Pack dyno, made in New Zealand, and it's really unique in that it doesn't have a wheel that the tires rest on. It measures the amount of torque right at the rear axle, and each pod is electronically controlled. It has a hydraulic pump in there that controls the load on it. And the way it works is we set a starting threshold and an end threshold. So we'll get it up to the beginning threshold, hold it there for a couple seconds, and then it'll release and hold the torque, the load on the rear wheels.
Okay. All right, so explain, we've got a couple of fans here. Obviously, we've got the exhaust so that we don't die from the exhaust.
Yeah, the exhaust is piped outside.
Okay, and then you got two fans running here. What are those up to?
We've got fans underneath the car to blow on the headers and the catalytic converters to keep them cool. And then we've got a fan above that just kind of blows fresh air into the intake and engine cooling on the top side.
Okay.
And we've got two fans in the front for the radiators to cool them down.
So we're looking here at the like a final report card, right?
Yeah, this is the horsepower and torque graph.
Okay.
And this is we corrected. We had 10% drivetrain loss to it. So this is we corrected back to actual flywheel horsepower. Mm-hmm. So this is what we're measuring at the flywheel. And the reason we do that is because we want to correlate it to our engine dyno.
So, okay.
Okay, so torque we peaked at 318.9, 319, call it. And horsepower we peaked at 464.5. Now we only pulled it up to 7,800 RPM. Actually, the RPM limit on this engine is set at 8,200.
Okay.